Hey everyone, welcome back to Movie Matrix. Today we've got something exciting, thrilling, mind-blowing lined up for you. So sit back, relax, and let's dive right in. A news report blares across a television screen. California's IndyMac Bank has collapsed, marking a massive financial failure. In Washington, an emergency meeting unfolds overnight. Bobby Walker, sharp in his tailored suit, strides into the office. His assistant hurries behind him. Sally Wilcox is waiting in the conference room. Bobby acknowledges her but notices something unusual. The energy in the office is dead. Employees stare at desks, silent, defeated. What's going on? Nobody answers. He moves toward Connell's office. Somebody die? Connell exhales, leans back in his chair. They shut down the mobile division in Newport News. Integrated ship systems with rail products. A beat. Bobby processes the corporate spin. So we're cutting jobs but making it sound innovative? Connell doesn't respond. Bobby turns, heading to Sally's office. Sally sits with Dick Landry from legal. The atmosphere is clinical. The company is making structural changes. You'll receive benefits for your 12 years here, 12 weeks full pay. Bobby stiffens. So you're firing me? Sally offers a practiced smile. We're also providing employment services. Bobby cuts her off, standing. Does Jean know? Bobby, please sit down. You know what, Sally? Screw you. Bobby stands outside GTX, cardboard box in hand. One day he's Bruce Wayne running Wayne Enterprises. The next, just another downsized employee. His secretary approaches. What about my job? I didn't ask. Gene McClary, GTX's executive VP, leans on his desk. Phil, his longtime colleague, stands nearby. Sally fired people from ship systems? I've been hiding in here all day. Phil clenches his jaw, voice rising. 30 years of loyalty, gone in 30 seconds. Dedication, it turns out, doesn't come with job security. Bobby grills outside. His wife Maggie steps out. Why are you home? We're going to Jack's. Bobby keeps flipping steaks. Not tonight. Maggie frowns. Why do you hate Jack? Bobby finally meets her gaze. They fired me today. Silence. Maggie swallows her anger. What about Gene? You said he'd protect you. He was MIA. Sally made the call. Amazing how quickly we're in this together turns into sorry, nothing I can do. Phil enters. His daughter Susan beams. Guess what? Next trip's Italy. I can go, right? Phil hesitates. A vacation sounds great, if you still have a job. Upstairs, his wife is already worried. Colin got fired. Are we okay? Phil forces a smile. We're fine, because when your world is crumbling, the best thing to do is pretend it isn't. Bobby, Maggie, and their kids arrive. Inside, Jack grins. So, how's the transition from your big job? Bobby smirks. Fantastic. The birthday girl approaches. You don't look a day over 21. She laughs, offering him a drink. The Man of the Year event. Gene takes the stage, praising GTX's legacy. James Salinger, the CEO, steps up. We built GTX into an empire, corporate villainy at its finest, handing out pink slips by the thousands, then awarding yourself for visionary leadership. Even Lex Luthor would take notes. Bobby joins an orientation. A woman at the front speaks. Fear and anxiety? Those are your greatest tools in finding a job. Bobby glances at Danny, another new recruit. Everyone's scared of you. And you're not? Nope. Confidence. Easy to say, harder to live. Gene hands Bobby a list of contacts. Salinger's under pressure to boost stock prices. We had to cut staff. Bobby looks at the list, then back at Gene. I'll steal them when I work for your competitors. Corporate loyalty? That was yesterday. Maggie suggests selling the house. Bobby refuses. Bruce Wayne would just buy another mansion. Bobby Walker? He's clinging to a life he can't afford. An interviewer reviews Bobby's resume. $65,000 a year outside your area. Bobby's face hardens. I made $120,000 at GTX. I applied for vice president. We have highly qualified applicants. I'm one of them. Pride. The last thing he has left. Jack mentions Salinger makes 700 times more than the average GTX worker. A reminder, the top never feels the pain of the bottom. Carson, Bobby's daughter, prays before dinner, and please help Dad find a job. Thanksgiving dinner just turned into Bobby's public humiliation. Jack offers him work. Bobby refuses. Maggie confronts him. Why won't you take Jack's offer? I won't work for him. Pride, stubborn, blinding, and unrelenting. Bobby is denied entry. Your membership fee wasn't paid. Nothing says fall from grace like getting kicked off the golf course. Maggie quietly reveals their son gave up his Xbox because he knew they couldn't afford it. Nothing hits harder than a kid sacrificing for his struggling parents. Bobby asks Jack for a job. I need work. Hours later, he struggles to carry lumber. Bobby once controlled millions. Now, he's struggling with a 2x4. Phil took his own life. A devastating but all too common ending for those who feel like they've lost everything. Gene starts his own company and hires Bobby. We work just as hard now as we did finding a job. This time, with perspective. And that's a wrap. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.